Syria.
Ya no le vale, estoy en poco más.
Why?
Okay, Stu, let's go.
Strap up back there, it's gonna get bumpy. It's gonna get hardcore.
So in America, this game is known as TNN Motorsports 4x4 Hardcore. Now, TNN is not very well known outside America, but if you live in America, then you would know it's called the Nashville Network, and it's owned by, in the MTV network as well. They were well known for their programming of shows like the Dukes of Hazzards, NASCAR, Stock Car, the A-Team, as well as later on like shows like Stripperella as well. Not really my type of programming myself, but some people like it.
Stripperella's alright.
You like Stripperella, do you?
It's not bad.
Yeah? So, like a lot of English developers back then, Gremlin found their beginnings with the ZX Spectrum, of course. Led them games like Monty on the Run and Thing in the Spring, but they really found their success with their very first 3D game, Actua Soccer, which led to a string of followers like Actua Ice Hockey, Actua Golf, and Actua Tennis. And that led to them having enough money in turn to acquire DMA Industries, which made games back then like Lemmings, but led on to become Rockstar. Hey.
Hey, what you up to, you know?
Oh no, I'm just reviewing 4x4 Hardcore.
Oh, that game.
Oh mate, it's been a crazy day.
Will you be done soon, you reckon?
No, I haven't even got to it yet.
I think Scotty just got that game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well give him a call.
Good idea. Put us on conference.
I'll open to the conference then, hang on. Hang on, Stewie. I think we're safe for now.
Yep.
Hey.
What?
Well, I was just going to review we're just starting a review of Hardcore 4x4 and...
Oh, no, it's crap!
Yeah?
Now first off, the user interface drives me bananas. Instead of scrolling around these stupid little symbols trying to discover what they really mean, why didn't they just put in a user interface or an index list and be done with it? And even the graphics remind me of games that were made 5 years before this. No shape, texture or style to any of the vehicles presented, giving you absolutely no appreciation for what these 3D engines could really do. And don't get me started on the background sound effects. This game has some of the most annoying music soundtracks that I've ever heard, and the engine noise is more akin to a really sick go-kart than a kick-ass hardcore 4x4. Now, gameplay is halting and delayed, so to get the most out of any race, you need to brake early, learn the track and corner before you should, as inevitably your front end is airborne, and by the time the vehicle hits the ground, hey presto, there's a wall, and you never saw it coming because the ground looked flat and straight, not pitched and bendy. Now, as a general rule, racing games should give the player a balance of graphics and gameplay. With that said, we experienced none of that here, and by 1996, when this game arrived on the scene, there were plenty of games offering a nice amalgamation of crisp graphics and responsive gameplay. Now granted, 3D technology was in its absolute infancy, yet platforms such as Tomb Raider had managed to apply the graphics engine required to operate their game quite successfully, whilst Gremlin basically just screwed it up. Mind you, with the Saturn really being designed as a 2D console, quick rapid 3D design games don't help matters when it comes to this type of gameplay.
Alright then, so how about a bit of Sega Rally then at the arcade?
Sega Rally?
Yeah, we'll think about Sega Rally 2.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, see you there. We'll meet and pick you up. We'll pick him up, Stu.
Done.
Alright. Nick,
Yeah, man.
we'll pick you up too, okay?
Awesome. Just gotta get changed.
Alright, see you there.
See you, mate.
Let's go! Rockin' guys. Let's go do some Sega Rally. Woo!
No, because I know they've just done those big renovations there, but
I don't think it's there.
no. The only other thing I can think of is the city.
The city, yeah. Might be the best way to go.
Yeah. Maybe just park up on the edge of the city and jump on a tram or something.
Yeah, man.
Because there's no way in hell you're going to find a park in the city this time of the day.
No.
Without having to catch a tram to get to wherever anyway. So
Yeah,
we park up on bloody Victoria Parade somewhere. I reckon we'll be right.
Yeah. Good plan.
Or we
Just drive into the city because we've
Hey, I got you covered. I got you covered too. Don't you move. Don't you move. I'll shoot you with my camera.
So there's 3 arcades we've been to now, and still no Sega Rally 2. No. So we're going to give up. We're going to go home and play it on the Dreamcast, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely time to forget about it. We're just over the search, you know. The hunt's half the fun usually, but after three of them, and all 3 of them we expected to have one, you know. So
Not one.
No shortage of Daytona.
plenty of Daytona, yeah. One thing Sega was always known for was bringing the arcade home and making clever compromises.
There's more options.
Well, by the time of the Dreamcast release, the gap between the arcade and home had dramatically shrunk. The reason why we wanted to play this game at the arcade is to show how at this point there was sort of a crossover. No longer were games exceedingly better and more advanced at the arcade. Now, it was reasonably cheap and easy to take home the arcade without the compromise.
Now, at its best, the Dreamcast is able to pump out 7 million polygons a second. With this early game, even at the arcade, it only ran 1 million on a Model 3 board using 2 real 3D Pro processors running up to 166 MHz. If you compare that to Model 2 games like Daytona running 300,000 polygons at around 26 MHz, that's close to only a quarter of the power.
The Model 3 arcade port was the last project in conjunction with the motherfucking Lockheed Martin, which placed Sega light years ahead of the competition. No other arcade game can compete with the
So for the round robin, use the simple
employed
hit
as their
system.
3D library.
That way everybody
With the
can
arcade
play
industry
everybody.
going down, it was not enough
What
capital
you'll notice
in the
here is
game
mostly
to justify partnering with the weapons
So at the end of the
manufacturer
round,
and help commercialize
scores
the
sat
technology.
at Charlie,
So
Scotty,
after the Model
and Kin,
3,
all at
games
4.
like Daytona 2,
Me,
Rally 2, and Virtua
no.
Fighter 3.
So the championship
Sega
round
moved on
between
to
the
another
3 of
arcade
them
board called
was the
Neo.
best lap out of 3 on the Mountain
Another
SS.
episode.
The final times
Now,
were
after the crushing
Kim,
disappointment of
1
not being
minute
able to
6
find an
seconds
arcade
point
version
407.
for you, we found
Charlie,
ourselves back on the
1 minute
couch,
11
working
seconds
through a
point
round robin again.
248.
This time,
And
Kim
Scotty, 1 minute
Just.
13 seconds point
With help of
6.
an innovative chair action, it truly can be the closest thing to really being there. Sega Rally 2, to this day, never ceases to astound, amuse, and leave you with a certain sense of satisfaction as to a job well done, much like its later releases. Scotty, what did you think of the gameplay?
Gameplay offers you a plethora
what?
of tracks, vehicles, conditions, and car settings, adding to the
No,
fun
that day-
of the in-house version.
that day really
All
was a
17
sensational
tracks
day.
test those reflexes through very
Really was.
inclusive difficulty. Remember, this game
As
is
much
fast,
as we were upset
so
at the
fast
time about not
that
being able to
you
find any
can't
Sega Rally
back
machines,
None of this often
looking back, we had a ball with the round robin that you set up.
corner.
Stu.
No. With this
And
baby,
hopefully in the
just get
future
off the
we
pedal,
do
as you
more
hit
of
the
these
pedal.
tournament
Turn so
things,
sharply
like
that you
these
watch the
battles,
ball
you know.
slide by your screen.
There's always
Pump the gas
different
and
winners every
pedal with
time.
your God watch on the boat.
Earlier tracks will allow you to, parentheses, let loose without really having to touch the brakes. But as the game progresses, the track difficulty becomes more pronounced, and the player will need
Well,
to have
seeing
more
you guys are
ruthless
casual
handling
gamers,
skills
we know what you
in order
really
to
want.
maintain them. perfect line through the twists and turns.
For all 10-year raceways,
What an assortment to pick from.
at the
from
title
the classic
screen,
Sega One
enter
Rally
this
vehicles,
code.
including the beastly
Up, left,
lousy
down,
straddles
right,
thrown into the mix.
VAB,
This version
right,
also
down.
gives you Peugeot,
If you want
Lancer
all
Evo,
cars,
Impreza Rex,
enter this
and
code.
Toyota Corolla with the
Up,
big
down, up,
control.
BA left, BB down.
Well, just
Now, if you want a secret track,
if you can
finishing
generally ignore
first
the
in
cheesy
all
arcade
10 years
soundtracks
of
and the
championship
slight
mode.
hiccups with the graphics in
Hard.
two-player mode, all
It's
round,
worth it.
this is one Sega got right. So much so, future games such as V-Rally and Colin McRae more or less mimic its style, proving that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, it's been quite a mission, and it's good to be back home. As always, feel free to comment, rate, subscribe, or add this to your favourites. And thanks again for watching, guys and girls. Next time, I think we're going to take it easy and just have a look at a game from the couch. A classic one for 4 people on the Dreamcast.
San Francisco Rush 2049.